Part 1. The mysterious VR headset. One sunny afternoon, Jerry peeked out of his mouse hole to find Tom napping beside a shiny new gadget. A virtual reality VR headset. Curious, Jerry tiptoed over and pressed the power button. A bright light flashed, and before Tom could react, both of Part 2. Glitchy game world. Tom and Jerry landed in a cartoonish digital city, where the laws of physics didn't apply. Tom tried to pounce on Jerry, but his paws phased right through him. Jerry laughed, until he realized he couldn't touch cheese either. The game was glitched, and they were stuck. Part 3. The quest for the exit button. A tiny, floating robot named Pixel appeared. To escape, you must find the golden exit button, it chirped. Tom and Jerry, now reluctant teammates, set off. But first, a giant pixelated dog blocked their path. Part 4. The Cheese Maze Challenge. Jerry's nose twitched. He smelled cheese. The duo entered a floating maze made of giant cheese blocks. But every bite Jerry took made the walls shift. Tom had to memorize the path, while Jerry distracted a robotic cheese guardian. Part 5. Tom's superpower glitch. Tom suddenly gained super speed, but it was uncontrollable. He zoomed in circles, crashing into clouds that turned into angry rainbows. Jerry had to hack a control panel to fix him, laughing as Tom spun like a dizzy top. Part 6. The boss battle. RoboSpike. The guardian of the golden button was RoboSpike, a mechanical bulldog. Tom and Jerry had to work together. Tom distracted him with a virtual laser pointer, while Jerry scrambled up his tail to press the off switch. Boom. RoboSpike powered down. Part 7. The button or a trap. They reached the golden exit button, but Pixel the robot suddenly turned evil. "I can't let you leave. You're too entertaining," he cackled. The ground beneath them vanished, dropping them into a zero-gravity zone. Part 8. Zero-gravity chaos. Tom and Jerry floated helplessly, bumping into flying cupcakes and talking asteroids. Jerry used a candy cane as a propeller, while Tom sneezed, sending himself spinning into a black hole portal. Part 9. The Candy Kingdom. They landed in a sugar-filled world ruled by King Gumball, who forced them to compete in a dessert race. Tom sped on a licorice bike, while Jerry rode a jelly bean rocket, but the path kept melting. Part 10. Pixel's true plan. Pixel reappeared, revealing he was trapping cartoon characters to power his world. Tom and Jerry weren't the first. Spike, Butch, and even a digital duck were stuck too. Part 11. The Great Escape Plan. Jerry hacked into Pixel's system while Tom caused a virtual distraction, knocking over towers of data cubes. They freed the other characters, who joined the rebellion. Part 12. The final showdown. Pixel grew into a giant virus monster, shooting glitchy lightning. Tom and Jerry led the team. Spike charged, Butch threw data bombs, and Jerry jumped into Pixel's core to delete his code. Part 13. Victory or not? The world began collapsing. They had 10 seconds to hit the exit button. Tom stretched his glitchy arms to reach it just in time. Whoosh. Everything went white. Part 14. Back to reality. Tom and Jerry woke up in the real world, the VR headset sparking. They looked at each other. Then Tom hugged Jerry in relief. Jerry squeaked and bonked Tom's head, and the chase resumed as usual. Part 15. The aftermath. The next day, the headset mysteriously vanished. From the mouse hole, Jerry giggled. He'd hidden it. Somewhere in the house, a tiny beezidity echoed. Part 16. Sequel setup. That night, Tom's tail accidentally flicked the headset's button. A blue portal opened, and Digital Butch popped out, grinning. "Miss me?" Tom and Jerry screamed. Their adventure wasn't over.